My co-pilot today is hilarious, always enthusiastic, and a dear friend of our show who is with us all week, Ross Mathews.
I'm back! Hi! I love the bat headpiece.
Thank you. Lee Harris put it on me. He adorned me with bats, and I thought, could I put them at a jaunty angle?
You can always do a jaunty angle, honey, especially when I'm here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm a little jaunty myself, so no straight arrow over here.
Not here either. Nothing straight.
There's nothing straight about anything that's going on. But I will tell you, there is some straight up good news. Are you ready, Ross?
I'm ready.
You got your whistle?
I have. Yesterday I wanted a whistle when we talked about sports. They gave me this one. Listen.
Oh.
Listen, I can't even whistle right.
Okay, ready? Sports! All right. Last night, the Dodgers did it, and they won the World Series.
They did!
It's the first time in 32 years, and they did it just 16 days after the Lakers won the NBA championship, making it a double-double for the city of LA.
Yay!
And I just want to congratulate the Golden State, my home, my birthplace, my beloved, that's going through such a hard time. And I'm just so glad you have this wonderful double good
right?
news.
Isn't it wonderful? It feels like everything's not normal and yucky, and here's something fantastic. We can all come together, and, unless you're not a fan of the Dodgers. But otherwise, we can celebrate.
I think it's just win-win.
Yeah.
Okay, and our next story is something that Mr. Mathews found.
Well,
take it away.
Well, I'll tell you this. So, okay, I'm obsessed with love. I love love. And all my friends are saying it's impossible to date during COVID, right? Well, one writer at Refinery29 says, no, it's actually the perfect time to date. And here's why. She says, number one, since we're all working less, if working at all, there's a lot more stuff to talk about. You're not just talking about your jerk boss. You're talking about like your inner thoughts, your feelings, your emotions. And number two, if you're dating like online or FaceTime, sex is off the table for the most part. And so you can focus on all that other stuff other than sex. And I'll tell you something. I think that she's onto something, this writer. And I have some experience. I started dating somebody in January, right? And then the world, this is breaking news. The world shut down, and then we managed to keep it like going on FaceTime, talking every day. He lives in New York, I'm in LA. And I think it's the key, it's why it's worked, because we've had to like just have actual conversations. And you know, in the first couple of months of dating, there's not a whole lot of talking going on.
It's true.
Usually.
It can give you sort of a false sense because you're so into the other stuff, which there's nothing wrong with that. But, you know, getting to know someone and knowing who you're really going to be dealing with is kind of nice to know up front. So I think it is a win-win as well. And I have to say, there is something about the fourth quarter of 2020. I feel like romance is in the air. This is like the first time in 5 years my libido is like...
Oh, she waking up.
I think it's waking up. I got a fun, flirty text the other day.
Tell me everything.
And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm enjoying this exchange.
Really? So, okay, have you been in a hibernation for a minute?
About 5 years.
Yeah, okay, that's a lot. That's a minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I haven't, I just haven't been serious. I was married for 4 years and we were together for a while. It's been about a decade, since it's been me and my kids and their dad. And I just haven't found the time or room. So I feel optimistic about this time. And I do think that with everything being so upside down and there's so much to fix, and we need to be aware of the problems so that we can fix them. But these little side things are popping up underneath from the ground and blooming in new areas.
Yes.
And that is, I think, what's happening with dating.
I think so. I think we're all insisting on something good coming out of 2020. And if it's a flirty text, let's bring another one and another one on and another one on.
As soon as I have more news, I'm giving it right to you.
Yeah,
Ross.
I'll help you write the text back,
By the way, speaking of kooky romance, okay, guess what time it is? It's time for Bachelorette Watch! Okay, so that villa full of drama.
Yeah.
Now, I'm a first-timer.
Yeah, so I love pop culture, but I never watched The Bachelor or Bachelorette before because it was the one thing that made me feel good about my life choices.
Yeah.
That I wasn't watching that show.
Like, we're above it. We're too, like, highfalutin.
Totally above it. Turns out I'm totally not. I am so into this. I watched just for you because I know we wanted to talk about it. And now you know, like in the shower in the mornings when you think about your own life?
Yes.
This morning I thought about Claire and Dale.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what is the deal? Because they had Margaret Cho on last night, and she hosted a roast. She hosted a roasted, and all the guys got like ripped on Dale.
Well, they ripped on Dale for a reason because it's like she's not playing the rules of the game. She has like honed in on Dale, and if she were bowling, she'd just be knocking down the same pin, and all the other pins would be like, "Can I play?"
Good metaphor.
Thank you. And I think it's kind of unfair to all these other men.
Well, they're not happy about it. In fact, we have a clip. Take a look.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is good.
It would appear to me that, like, she took some stuff personally.
Is she a little perturbed that we made fun of her man right now?
I really don't think I can sit there and go, you've dished on my fiance so hard, like I can't be doing that, you know? Like, it doesn't feel right.
It's like I've never been in on the game of The Bachelorette. She said fiance.
So she did. When she left, she said, I can't believe they did that with me and my fiance. Fiance, one, you've known him for 3.5 days. You've made out 4 times. Are you engaged? Please. But then look at Dale, and it kind of starts making sense, right?
Well, also in the end of the show, there was a promo bringing Tayshia back around, who is stunning. And I just get a sense from watching the promo of what the series is going to be for the year that Claire is not sticking around. Something big is going off the track.
There's a revolt coming, right? And then Tayshia's going to come in out of that pool dripping wet to save the day. And I'm going to be there watching every minute of it.
Well, we're going to both be there together. All right, we're going to go to commercial break.
Wait. No, you're not.
Oh,
because
wait, no.
I have one more thing for you. Drew, will you accept this rose?
Only if you'll accept my rose,
Oh,
Ross.
my God. Social distance rosing.
By the way, this is to 2020 fourth quarter things blooming. Where they were desert dry before.
Oh. Girl, you got to show me that text. That's what I like.
I was looking at like an arid desert, like I had a whole landscape, but yeah, you know what? Bats, let's face it. Thank you, Ross.